we're going to be painting the bottom portion of the bumper here. We're going to be painting it black. It's going to be like the diffuser kind of look that the C6 has. So I'm going to remove the whole rear bumper, and I'm going to spray that with automotive paint. I know a lot of people use like Plasti Dip, and that's probably not a bad idea if you don't know if you're for sure going to want it black or not, but I'm pretty sure I do. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it with automotive paint, and then I'm going to clear the whole bumper again. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove the rear bumper and get everything prepped, and we're going to spray it and clear it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is remove the 6 Torx bit heads, which are T15. So you take a ratchet. I have a nice gun here that makes it way faster. Go ahead and remove all 6 of those. Alright, and then there's going to be 4 more T15s. Remove those, and then this whole piece will come right off, and then you just have to twist off your lights to get it out, and it just pulls right out. Alright, and then these are T15 too for your taillights. Kind of convenient that they're all the same size. Doesn't always happen that way. And to remove these, you just grab the little tabs there, push down, twist. And those are out. And then one thing you want to do too when you're in here is this wiring harness is on here. So just push, try not to break it, pull them out so that when you take the bumper off, you're not going to pull on the wiring harness and end up ruining something. Alright guys, so when you get your taillights off, you're going to go in here on the side, and let's see if I can find a good shot of it here. So these 2 bolts right there are a 10. You're going to take those 2 off. Then there's going to be another one about right here. That is a 10. It's a stud. You'll see it on the opposite side. Same thing with right here. There's going to be a 10 nut. You're going to take that off. And then up here, that's going to be an 8. And you take that off, and then this side piece should be loose. Alright guys, there's going to be some of these clips here. They're going to be 4 right by the exhaust tips here. Right under here, you can see there's 2 that I got out already. Alright, so I'm using one of these tools here to remove the clips. And I have another one like that, but either one of them will work. But the thing you want to do with these, if you've never taken these off, is there's this middle piece here. You want to make sure you pull that out as far as it'll go, and then you're going to pry underneath this plastic part on your bumper, and you're just going to push it, and it should just pop right out. So there's 4 of those under here. Alright, if you guys have splash guards here on your Corvette, or anything where you need like a 90-degree, you can get a bit. Most people have these. Put it on a vice grip, and normally I wouldn't be able to get a screwdriver in here. Even a short one doesn't fit, so you can just put it on and unscrew it. Alright guys, then we have the license plate lights up here. There's 2 T15s here, 2 T15s. I'm just going to take it off instead of unplugging it. Alright guys, so behind the license plate there's these plastic clips that are screwed in like that. They have a square head on them. I just lucked out to have that. I don't even know if this is the right number, but it's CRV S3. So S3 is probably the size. We're going to go ahead and unscrew it. And now those 2 are loose, so I have everything else done. So it should just pop right off. And I did unplug the brake light up here. There's just a clip right like this. You just pop it off. Other thing I wanted to go over is, obviously there's studs in here, so you're gonna have to pull this back first before you start pulling it up. And then right here, when this is set in, there's a lip, so you're gonna have to lift up to get it over this lip, and we'll show you guys when we get this off. Doesn't look like a Corvette anymore. Alright guys, we got it off. This is the lip that I was talking about when you pull it off, so just make sure you lift up a little bit on that. And then the other part was where those clips are up by the exhaust. You just got to pull the bumper down so it clears that little lip. Another thing, if you guys have stock exhaust, I don't know if there's going to be enough room to get those clips pulled under, because when I had mine, my tips are quite a bit bigger than stock though, so I had to actually loosen mine up. I just have mine clamped and I just pushed them down. I can just push them down like that. And I was able to get the bumper off. I'm assuming the stock tips would be small enough to get that off, but I just wanted to point that out. Alright guys, the most important thing to do is to make the trunk of your C5 your toolbox. Now obviously you're not going to need all these tools. I pretty much went over them all, but I was too lazy to walk back and forth to my toolbox, so I just brought a ton of tools.